put a stick on, knock the three. Elena gets in and just blows him up.
again, everybody, and welcome back to Gateway Ice Arena here in Hamilton, Ontario. It's the Chicago Mission, Gang Green, dressed in Sunday black once again, taking on the Ancaster Avalanche. Your starting lineup for Coach Shannon's squad is going to be Chuck Carter and Elena Monaco. It's going to be Selen G on D, Caroline Hurst Hazeneck, and Ancaster controls the face-off right away, and getting in the left wing corner, cut off by Gianna. Centering pass, blocked by Carter Hare in the right wing corner here on the near side. Sends the break out towards Chuck, intercepted by Ancaster. here on the near side. Chuck trying to bash it out of the zone, kept in by 2 Ancaster girls, and the Avalanche get it out towards Monaco. It's the lane of the one-man wrecking crew, sends it in deep, and it's going to be Hare and Monaco on the forecheck. Chuck remains high in F3 by the Zamdors. Cut off by Prodel on the half wall, sent right back in towards Hare. Charlie just slams the girl onto the ground there, back out to the point of G, and G's going to have to pull it back for Sell. Off of Sell's stick, here to the inside, going to be a little hard getting onto it here, and Willow gets it poke checked away. Taken down in the right wing corner, puck goes down low for G. G coming behind Hurst, hits the brakes, cuts back to the inside, sends it forward to herself above the boards, kind of shove it towards Charlie. Charlie on the near side, sauces it out behind the lane. That puck's going to go down inside the zone. If it gets there, it's going to be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 14:07 remaining here in the first period. Face-off going to go all the way down into the right wing circle to the left of Hurst. I got my lefts and rights already this morning. For those of you joining us, it is 0800 hours up here in Hamilton, Ontario. You know what the O stands for? Oh my God, it's early for hockey. It's going to be Rosen, along with Reeder and Bornhoff. Your blue liners are going to be Roth and Warrington. On the near side, it's going to be Rosen, going to shove it out of zone. She's trapped by one and picks up the loose change by Roth. Roth slams it forward in the neutral zone, collected by Avalanche, and they go D to D in front of their own benches, chipping it out towards the penalty boxes, breaking up towards the mission benches now. Cut off by Rosen, high in a slap, poke check by Roth into the hands of Rosen, knocked away by Warrington, and swatted at by Hurst in the left wing corner. Rosen sends it all the way out. It's going to be cut off by the defenseman of the Avalanche. It's going to be Bornhoff trying to forecheck there and cut off the defenseman. He makes a move in it, shoves it up the boards. Taken down is going to be Bornhoff, back in the hands of Reeder. Reeder chips it free. Top of the left circle, comes down left dot, fires a shot over the goalie's mask, and then it goes and out of play. And with 13:24, we're going to get a whistle and an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Headed out there now is going to be Heflin, Helen, Lane, and Hankey. Your blue liners are going to be Bessie and Pazin from left to right. Hef makes your way over to the top of the left circle. Hankey in the slot. And Helen Lane wins the face-off time to Lillian and back over to Bessie. Thrown right back inside the zone. Headed towards the Zamdors in the right wing corner. Helen comes out. Puck is loose for the Avalanche. Knocked down by Helen. Back in the hands of Hema. And the right wing half wall shoves it back down low as the Avalanche. Coming in as a defenseman. Rings around here to the far side. Out to the right half wall. Coming forward. Cut off by Helen Lane in front of the Avalanche benches. Taken down is Helen at the feet of Pazin. And it's going to be a 2-on-1 in front of Bessie. Top left circle. Pazin back checking. Coming in is Pazin. Takes her down. No call into the left wing corner for Bessie. Bessie slams it out towards Helen on the far side. Helen shoves it forward off the Hef skates here to the corner, right in front of us at the blue line. Thrown in is going to be the Avalanche. They're going to have to tag up and down low. It goes for Pazin. Pazin right to left, makes a move to the outside now. Sends it forward behind Heflin. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. We've got 12:40 to go here in the first period. Your lineup now is going to be Monaco, Dunford, and Schalberg. It's going to be Sell and G on D. Face off to the right wing circle, left wing circle to the right of Kirst. Face off one for G. G bounce pass over to Sell. Sell hits the brakes and cuts back down low. Down behind Hurst, right to left. Here comes Sell on the near side. Cuts up the middle, sends the bottom of the circle. Touch forward for Pazin or Monaco. Monaco over to Dunford. Dunford takes it wide. Schalberg up the middle. Monaco until. Dunford, right wing hash marks coming down. Schalberg on the back door. Monaco backs up half wall. Dunford blows a tire and they go D to D inside the net. Schalberg giving chase in left wing corner. It's Monaco going to cut her off on a forecheck. Looking for the breakout up there to the blue line left point. Kept in by Sell. Thrown right back into left wing half wall. You can't really see it as the stands kind of drop off almost right over the board. So we're going to lose part of that here. And it's cut off by Dunford at center ice. Left it free, picked up by the Avalanche. Past Dunford, top of the left, right circle. Swing on it by Sell. Puck's going to swing down behind the goal line. Cut off by G. Puck travels off in the left wing corner for Sophia. Sophia sends it right back behind the net, creating some space for Wilsey. Wilsey on the far side makes a move, right wing half wall, left wing half wall, blows a tire, and knocked away by Sell. Coming in is Monaco for support. Monaco at the hash marks tied up. Pinching out is going to be Dunford. Top left circle going to fire a shot. Stick saved by Hurst in the right wing corner. Coming in is going to be G. Centering pass, intercepted by Sell. Sell coming forward, trying to get it over to Schalberg. Got Monaco open and sitting in the center ice there. Can't get it to her, gets over to G. G in the left wing corner. Bounce pass up to Sophia. Sophia collects the loose change and comes up the ice. Going to send it forward to Schalberg. She does in front of the Avalanche benches. And it's going to be Schalberg. Top to the right circle. Comes in, tries to make a move around it. Into the left wing corner it goes. She's got Hare top to the left circle. Schalberg battling it out with two. Puck is loose, knocked away by Hare, headed towards the net. Coming in is the one-man wrecking crew. Thrown away by the Avalanche as Annalena came in with speed. Knocked down by Warrington. Puck's going to trickle out of the zone and collected by Roth. Roth here on the inside. Right up the middle, it's going to be Tate with speed. Across blue line, high in a slot. Makes a move to the left dot, comes in, back in, fires a shot. No rebound given, and the goaltender smothers it. And we're going to get a whistle there, folks. See if we can't get the replay on Tate coming across it. Here comes Tate right inside, makes a move towards the left dot, and fires a backhand shot. No rebound given. So your lineup now is going to be Chuck, Hare, and Monaco. Roth and Warrington on the blue line. Face off one for Roth. Roth, left hash marks, makes a move left dot, sends it towards Elena, intercepted by the Avalanche. Swing on by Hare. Here they come in a one-on-one by Warrington. Warrington with a nice play, kicked off the skates. Right wing hash marks coming down. Warrington sends it off the boards, bound low for Roth. Roth shoves it forward towards Elena. Off her boots, sends it out towards Chuck. Nice backhand pass by the one-man wrecking crew. Here comes Prodel, throws it inside the zone, left wing hash marks, pucks to the ring in the left wing corner. Hare on the forecheck with Chuck. Pinching in is going to be Roth, left wing hash marks. Backing up is Hare on the defensive side. Warrington patrolling out the blue line. Coming in is Bornhoff to knock it free. Collected by Bornhoff, sends it right into the hands of the Avalanche D, and here they come the other way. Thrown away by Avalanche, picked off by Roth into the hands of Bornhoff, who curls right in front of us in front of her own blue line. Now taking it wide left. It's Bornhoff versus 5. Bornhoff down the left dots. Poke checked in the left wing corner. She's got Reeder in the slot, out to Rosen, off of Rosen's stick, poke check by Warrington. Avalanche kick it up, loose chain knocked away by Rosen. Rosen makes a move now, cuts across blue line, top the right circle, fires one from the slot, right in the goaltender's chest as she falls on it. We're going to get a whistle. Let's take a look at that shot, folks. Here comes Rosen, right across the blue line there, high in the right corner slot, and fires one right towards the goalie. No rebound though, and we're going to do it for offense. Zone face-off once again for the Green Machine. It's Rosen in the slot, Reeder at center, Bornhoff right half wall. Your blue liners are Pazin and Bessie. Pazin fires one over the glove of the goaltender into the corner it goes. Pinching in is Bessie, backing up is Pazin. Defensively is going to be Reeder covering, and Bornhoff patrols high left circle. Puck by the Avalanche, showing bad bounce off it, right in the goaltender's skates. Puck is loose and he blows a whistle and the goaltender never even froze it. And we're going to get an offensive zone face-off in the left wing circle. All it was trapped up against the goaltender's skates. She never smothered it, and we got a whistle. Can you believe that? It's Rosen, Reeder, and Bornhoff still. Rosen in the left wing corner. Back out to Reeder on the Devil's door, and Reeder going to work down in the corner. Reeder harassing now by 2. Sends it towards the slot for Rosen. Right in front of the goaltender. They're back in face, shoved in by the States. Still on top of it. That's got to be a Chicago Mission goal. He's waving it off. Puck is in the net, and he waves it off. Goaltender doesn't freeze it with a glove or anything. It's on her skates. Not sure I'm liking this, folks. That's twice already in this period with 9:35 to go. Your lineup now is Heflin, Lane, and Hankey. And it's going to be Pazin and Bessie on the blue line from right to left. And Shannon has a question, and the referee basically told her, stuff it. In the slot it goes for the Avalanche. Knocked away by Hankey. Here comes the Avalanche out of the zone. Here in the hands of Bessie. Bessie chipping it forward on the blue line for Emma. Emma sends it forward to Hef. Hef back in the hands of Emma. Back over to the Avalanche, thrown inside the zone. It's going to be collected by Bessie. Bessie sends it across for Pazin. Pazin on the far side now. Backhand pass, DDD pass snuffed out by the Avalanche. Back in the hands of Bessie, who chips it back up off the boards towards Evie. Out to the half wall. Evie's got to come chasing out and knocked down by Pazin. Here she comes out of the zone. It's Pazin and Hankey at 2-on-2, and Heflin in tow. Top of the right circle. Evie fires a shot right into the goaltender's chest. No rebound given. And Evie comes crashing in there and gets a little bit of a cross check there, and she goes down. And we're getting an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Your lineup now is Heflin, Helen, Lane, and Hankey still. Hef in the slot, Hankey along the half wall. It's Sell and G on D from left to right. Sell at the top left point. Monaco creeping in top of the right circle. Face-off won by Hankey. Hankey comes across the slot right half, fires a shot. Bouncing puck is loose up front. Knocked away by the Avalanche on the far right corner. Here they come out of the zone in a 3-on-2 with 2 back checkers. In front of G now, top of the left circle, sends it past Gianna. Puck's going to go down behind the goal line for Hurst. In the corner here for Sell. Sell up to Hef. Hef touching it forward towards Helen. Bouncing puck is loose at neutral ice. It's going to be Helen with speed. Comes onto the inside, makes a move, sends it up the boards here out of the zone. Cut off by Hankey, knocked away by the Avalanche, and here they come right in front of us. Just across center ice, here comes Rosen. Rung around to the far side for G. G coming in here to the corner, backhanded forward towards Reeder. Reeder around left, going to get it out. Up the ice for Rosen, titched by the Avalanche. Top of the right circle, comes down right dot. Rosen sends it past for Bornhoff. Bornhoff fires shot, kick saved by the goaltender left wing corner. Bornhoff throws it out towards Hell. That puck's going to come out of the zone. And it's going to be a nice one. It was thrown away by the Avalanche. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face off in the left wing circle. Referee still hasn't gone over to talk to Shannon. I know what she's going to say to him. She goes, why is it a frozen puck when she never froze it with her hands? Puck was there at the goaltender's feet and got stuffed in twice with a blown whistle. Lineup's the same. It's Rosen, Reeder, and Bornhoff. Sell and G on D. Rosen fires one to Bornhoff. Bornhoff left hash marks. Poke checked away by the Avalanche. And here they come in the 3-on-2 in front of G and Cell. High in the middle, looking to split the D. Goes cross ice in the right wing corner. It's going to be Cell going to work down low behind Hurst. Cell carries it off, bounces it over to Reeder. Reeder on the far side. Reeder going to send it up towards Rosen. Rosen off her stick into the hands of the Avalanche. Looking to Reeder up. Back off of Rosen's stick. Back into the slot it goes. And it's picked up by the Avalanche D left to right. Cut off by Bornhoff on the forecheck. Here comes Reeder. Tipped forward, knocked down by the referee there just in front of the Avalanche benches. And it's going to be picked up by Warrington. Warrington, top of the left circle inside her own zone. Pulls it back. Rings it off hard here to the inside for Rosen. Rosen, top of left circle, touches it forward for Roth. It's Roth coming up with Reeder in front of her. Backhand pass, try to get it to Bornhoff, intercepted by the Avalanche. Here they come the other way. Rosen put a stick on it at center ice. Bornhoff takes it off and pinned in front of the Avalanche benches. Here comes Reeder on the forecheck, thrown away by the Avalanche, collected by Warrington. She's got Roth right here on the inside. Sends it up forward for Reeder. It's going to bounce inside the zone. That's going to be an icing. No icing, he waves it off. And it's going to be Chalberg and Reeder on the forecheck. Here comes Sophia Monaco. Send it forward. Intercepted by Sophia, but she didn't quite get a handle on it. Poke check by Roth. Kept inside the zone. Back in the hands of Chalberg. It's Chalberg, left wing hash marks. Comes down the left wing corner. Got Reeder in the slot. Reeder gets dumped over. Monaco patrols high F3. And Chalberg going all the way around. Right wing hash marks now. Looking to cycle it down low for Monaco. Tied up by the Avalanche in front of the Zamdors. Pop free by Chalberg. Swing on a miss by Warrington. High to Sophia. High to top of the circle. Comes down left hash marks. Fires a shot. Blocked by the defenseman. Back here to the inside for Roth. Roth firing, try to get knocked down past the Avalanche, cut off by Dunford, kept inside the zone, back in the hands of Monaco, back to Dunford, over to Chalberg. Chalberg popped it free, and the Avalanche collect loose change with 6:30 to go here in the period. Chalberg knocked it free for Sophia, swatted at by the Avalanche, back in the hands of Claire, picked up by Claire, drops it back for Roth. Roth right in front of us now, goes cross ice for Warrington. Warrington across here to the inside, makes a move on it, and it's Roth up Warrington up the middle over to Sophia. Sophia's going to get it and send it in deep. Puck's going to ring around from left to right. It's Dunford and Chalberg on the forecheck. And off the far side for Warrington. Warrington slammed at it, but couldn't hold on to it. It's into the hands of Roth at center ice. And here comes Roth the other way. Looking to break it up the ice. Sends it up off the boards for Sophia. Sophia gets a hold of it. Sends it forward towards Chalberg inside the zone. It's going to be Chalberg, Claire, and Dunford along with Monaco at F3. Down the left wing corner. Here comes Sophia. Sophia ties up a stick. Left half wall. Sends it back down behind the net. It's Sophia going to work. Trying to get it over to Chalberg. Claire in the right wing corner now. Coming out. She's got Dunford in the slot. Claire, right wing half wall now, makes a move on it, poked it free for Warrington. Warrington slams at it, knocked down by the Avalanche, kept inside the zone for Dunford. Slammed it by the Avalanche out of the zone. Sophia goes for line change, swing on it by Roth. Here she comes on the inside, picked up by the Avalanche, back checking. Tate's going to force her to go wide right. Tate ties her up, back in the right wing corner for Warrington. Warrington tied it up in the right wing corner, throws it off to the far side, and it's going to be Elena Monaco trucking over with speed. Elena gets tied up, puts a shoulder in the grill, knocked free by Chuck, out of the zone, thrown right back in by the Avalanche, collected by Roth. Roth pushing it up the ice here on the near side. It's Roth over to Chuck. Chuck across the blue line left side, throws it in deep, and it's going to be the one-man wrecking crew and Chuck on the forecheck, thrown away by the Avalanche on the far side, cut off by Carter Hare. Carter down by the Zamdors. Monaco on the defensive side, nobody in the slot. Pitching it is Pazin. Pazin popped it up in the air, thrown away by the Avalanche, into neutral ice for Bessie. 5:05 to go here in the period. Bessie sends it forward, picked up by Monaco, swatted at by the Avalanche. Cut off by Carter Hare, picked back up by Carter now to blue line. Makes a move on it. Try to get it out. Avalanche ties her up, and Carter slams her in the wall. Sends it in deep. It's going to be Monaco and Chuck on the forecheck. Here comes Elena down on the defensive side of it. Cuts her off and forces her to go to the outside. Carter coming in. Knocked off of Carter's jersey into by Bessie. Bessie at the right wing half wall now. And slammed at by Monaco. Monaco sends it right back in deep. It's Carter on the forecheck. Cut off by the defenseman. Hits the brakes and goes to the outside. It's run out to the right point for Bessie. Bessie plays catch with Chuck. It's Chuck and Carter. Coming out is Hankey. Chuck fires a shot just in front of that here to the near side. And it's picked up by Pazin. Pazin backhands it into the corner. Pazin follows her own ship. Avalanche looking to break out, cut off by Hankey. At her feet of Emma, coming in is Charlie, picks up a loose change, and Mission are going to have to regroup. It goes Proto over to Bessie. Bessie walking the blue line on the near side and sends it in between the legs of Hankey. 4:16 to go. Avalanche send it all the way down. Knocked down in midair by Heffman. We're going to get a high stick, and we're going to get a whistle. You can't tell if that was a high stick from up here or not, folks, but we're going to face off just outside the zone right in front of us with 4:10 to go here in the period. Your lineup now is going to be Heflin, Lane, and Hankey. Your blue liners are going to be Sell and G. Face off one by Helen over to Sell. Sell inside the zone, sends it right up off the glass, out towards Heff. Knocked away by the Avalanche, picked up by Hank. Helen Lane. Helen put his shoulder in, knocked it free for Heff. Heff high, left circle, comes in high in a slot, makes the move, fires a shot! Blocker saved by the goaltender and back in the hands of Heflin. Heflin sends it out to Sell. Sell playing catch with Helen, down low for Heff. Touched by the Avalanche, past Helen. Helen chips off left wing corner, centering pass for Hankey. Hankey fires one across the slot, knocked away by the Avalanche. She was looking for the backhand there. And here comes the Avalanche in a one-on-one versus Sell. Thrown past Wilsey into the corner for G. G down behind the goal line, hits the brakes and curls back around with a loose change. Sends it forward, out to Heflin, and picked up by Helen. Here comes Helen Lane. On the outside, it's going to be Hankey, Helen, and Hef. 3 H's. Helen, left circle, comes in, hash mark, sends it over to Hef. Hef looking for the backhand shot. Curling back around to her forehand here. Left wing circle, comes out left dot, makes a move, kicked away by the Avalanche. Picked up by Gianna, right wing corner, hash mark, sends one towards the net. Just behind the net it goes, and Wilsey's going to be pinching in. Reeder covering D along with G, back in position, back in the hands of Reeder. Reeder left dot, makes a move in the slot, comes around, backhand, right hash marks, grabs it for Bornhoff, and it was knocked away off of Bornhoff's stick, and Bornhoff got dumped over there in the slot. Thrown into the zone by the Avalanche, down behind Hurst, left to right here on the near side, 2:58 to go here in the period. Picked up by Sell. Sell makes a move on it here and cuts across the blue line now, right in front of us. Here comes Wilsey. She's got Bornhoff on the right, sends it over to Reeder here on the near side. Reeder, top left circle, knocked down by the Avalanche at the blue line. Avalanche chip it out. It's going to be picked up by Bornhoff, looking to regroup. Pulls it back to Roth. Roth right up the ice past Rosen. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 2:39 to go here in the first. And neither team has really gotten control of this game yet. Not a lot of shots on net. At least not some high quality chances. Probably Mission fired a few more, but those are only attempts, folks. I don't know how many they actually got on net here. So it's probably about the same, maybe a couple in advantage of Gang Green. But your lineup now is going to be Rosen, Reeder, and Bornhoff. It's going to be Roth and Warrington on the blue line. And face off one back for Reese, who goes D to D here to the near side for Roth. Roth up off the boards towards Rosen. Too hot to handle out past her to the defense. And knocked down by the Avalanche. Kicked out of the zone by Reeder. Thrown right back in. And the Avalanche got a tag up, and they do. In the left wing corner for Warrington. Warrington sends it forward. Sauced out towards Rosen. Picked off by the Avalanche. And thrown right back inside the zone. Knuckling towards Hurst. Hurst going to cover it. And we're going to get a whistle with 2:14 to go here in the period. Your lineup now is going to be Monaco, Chalberg, and Dunford. Roth and Warrington on D. Face off to the right, left wing circle to the right of Hurst. In the slot goes Chalberg and Roth. Back into the corner for Warrington. Warrington patiently waits, waiting for 2 on her. Sends it off here to the near side. They sent 3 out to the point for Chalberg. Chalberg's got Sophia breaking. Up the ice into the hands of Sophia. It's Sophia and Dunford. Sophia pulls her head across. Backhand fires a shot. Save it. Go to the hands of Chalberg. In the right wing corner, Chalberg gets dumped over and sent across. Sophia with a nice toe drag. It's Dunford on the forecheck. Sent back out of the far side. Bad bounce off the jam doors. Swatted at by Chalberg. Sent forward by Warrington. Down behind the net. Coming in is going to be Dunford. Cut off by Dunford and Monaco. Chalberg now in the right wing corner on the forecheck. Sent it off to the far side. Bouncy puck kicked away by Warrington. Loose change is going to be picked up by Roth. Roth inside her own zone. Top of the left circle. Here she comes across and makes a move to the outside. Curling back around. Harassed by 1. And it's going to be Roth here on the near side. Roth patiently waits, cuts back around, goes D to D to Warrington on the far side, and it's Warrington coming up, left wing hash marks, sends it forward to Sophia. Sophia moves it forward to Chalberg. Chalberg didn't see it. That puck's going to go down, and we're going to get an icing. No icing, waved off. It's Chalberg on the forecheck. Here comes Elena, Monaco, and Bessie. Elena, top left circle, sends it right back in, down towards Chalberg. Puck goes down behind the net for Hare. Hare circling around here to the near side. Got Bessie open to left point. Out to Lyric. Lyric walks the blue line, sends it right back into Hare. Hare chipped it into the left wing hash mark, picked up by the Avalanche. Sent forward, is going to be knocked down by Bessie. Backhanded across, picked up by Hare. Hare at center ice, curling back around. Got Elena on her right, sends it forward into the zone for Elena. Just past her reaching hands, picked up by the Avalanche, right wing corner. 52 seconds to go here in the period. It's Monaco on the forecheck. Out to the near side, past Bessie. That puck's going to go all the way down. It's going to be picked up by Pazin. No icing, it's waved off. It's Pazin in the right wing corner, right to left here on the far side. Sends it up for Chuck. Chuck across the outside now. Now towards the penalty boxes with 37 seconds to go. Top of the right circle here, making a move to the slot. It's going to be Pazin creeping in. Left wing back door. Here comes Bessie pinching in. Knocked down by the Avalanche. Back into the hands of Hit Carter. And the battle ensues along the half wall now. Thrown out by the Avalanche. Cut off by Pazin. Pazin makes a move in the slot. Left wing has fires a shot. Off the post and in. And that's an Evie Pazin Chicago Mission goal. See if we got it here, folks. You can see it coming in. Nope, it didn't cut the very tail end of it there as Evie makes the shot nice and low to the left circle. The left post and in. And we've got ourselves a goal with 20 seconds to go here, folks. Evie Pazin puts the Mission on the board, 1-0. Your lineup now, Hef, Helen, and Hankey. Your blue liners are Sell and G. Face off one in front of the Mission benches for G. G's going to go curve to the outside in front of the Mission benches. Sends it forward to Hankey into the hands of Helen. Helen across the blue line, center ice now. Poke checked away by the Avalanche. Puck travels off in the right wing corner. Helen on the forecheck, knocked it free for Emma. Pick it up in the slot, fires a shot, kicked away by the defense and rebound off, just off of Helen's skates. And back out the blue line for G. G with 1 second left, fans on the shot. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of 1, it's the Chicago Mission 1 and the Ancaster Avalanche 0 as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the first half of our player spotlight, Lyric Bessie. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second frame: Rosen, Reeder, and Bornhoft. Your blue liners are going to be Warrington and Roth. From right to left, Hurst has the net. 12 minutes on the clock. Face off won by Bornhoft. Bornhoft, top left circle, makes a move inside his own toe, drag around bottom left circle. Curling around to a forehand, nice escape play. Reeder on the Devil's door. Back over to Rosen. Rosen left out, makes a move in the slot, poke checked away by the Avalanche and fired out of the zone. Knocked away by Roth. Roth backhanded it towards the penalty boxes, collected by Bornhoft. Bornhoft taken down, picked loose, changed by Rosen. Rosen, top left circle, makes a move in the slot, trying to send the pass back to Reeder. Would have been a great play had she connected on that pass, and it's sent out of the zone. It's going to be Roth. Roth across the blue line inside her own zone. Swing and a miss by Avalanche out to Reeder. Reeder at her feet. Sends it forward to Rosen and knocked down by the Avalanche. Couldn't get a handle on it. Inside for Reeder. Reeder goes over to the D. Roth. Roth up the ice here for Rosen. Rosen across to Bornhoft. Nice tic-tac-toe off of Bornhoft's stick. Into the corner it goes. Rosen in the slot. Rosen coming in for support now. Reeder high F3. Bornhoft chopped away by 2. Coming in is Reeder to pick up the loose change on the far side. Swatted at by the Avalanche. Knocked down by Reeder. Reeder number 27, bringing it in left half wall. Got Rosen in the slot. Sending pass for Rosen off escape back in the hands of Bornhoft. Bornhoft tries to pull it back and fire it into the hands of Warrington. Warrington sends one over to Bornhoft. Reeder. Reeder down in the right wing corner. Got to get some shots off. We've had some good looks and we didn't pull the trigger. Reeder across to Bornhoft, picked up by Chalberg. Chalberg, top of the circle, fires one. Knocked down by the defenseman, picked up back by Chalberg. Coming in is Sophia Monaco in front of the doors. Bounces over her stick, picked up by Chalberg. Back in the hands of Sophia, thrown back to Chalberg. Chalberg backhand to Bessie and Mission are going to regroup. Sends it up the ice for Sophia. Sophia across the ice, the blue line, top of the right circle, pull back, makes the move to the left dot. Puck protects the style, sends it across with Clint Dunford. And a save by the goaltender in the left wing corner. What a play! Chalberg, that was a great save by the goaltender, kept in by Pazin. Pazin sends one over to Chalberg, left wing corner. Sophia battling it out in front of the net. Chalberg backhands over to Monaco. Monaco curls around forehand. They patiently wait, comes back down low, sends it behind the net. Trying to get it over to Chalberg, intercepted by the Avalanche, who sent it out of the zone as they were in trouble. That's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. Definitely like the passing here so far in the second period. Boy, that was pretty. Some good passing in the first 2 shifts. Let's keep it up, Gang Green. Your lineup up front stays the same. It's Monaco, Dunford, and Chalberg from right to left. Monaco in the slot. It's Bessie and Pazin from left to right on D. And it's going to be Dunford on the face-off. Fifth time Monaco, and Monaco tried to fire it just off her stick there as he was tied up a little bit by the Avalanche. Here comes Dunford on the forecheck. Sent out the bouncy puck towards Bessie. Bessie kicks it off her skates, sends it right back in the hands of Chalberg. Chalberg tips it left hash marks. Monaco makes her way to slot. Chalberg down low, curling around puck protection style, backing up to Sophia. Bottom of the right circle, sends it right back into the corner for Chalberg. Chalberg down low, got Dunford on the Devil's door. Chalberg looking, cycles it for Bessie. Bessie, Monaco going to work in the slot. Bessie in at the front door. Back to Dunford. Dunford chips one in the air. And at the corner, that's a Kaylee Dunford, Chicago mission goal! Look at that. Bessie sends it right back to Dunford, and Dunford chips it in. 9:43 to go here in the second period. And that's going to be a Dunford assisted by Lyric Bessie. And it's 2-0, folks, with 9:43 to go here in the second period. Your lineup now. Chuck, Hare, and Elena. It's Sell and G on D. Face off one for Hare, back to G. G pulling it back, walking the blue line, makes a move around it here to the inside. It's Monaco versus one. Sends it forward to Elena. Elena shoves it forward, gets it up to Hare. Hare stepping in front of it, knocked away by the Avalanche, picked up by Sell. Sell at center ice, cuts across it, makes a move down low. We got to move that puck a little bit sooner. Here it's going to be Sell. Sell over to G. G looking across now, pulling it back, sends it back to Sell. I would imagine. There she goes, finding the open ice. Up the ice for Chuck. Here she goes. Sell up the Perotto. I like the pull back there and regrouping. It's Chuck, left wing hash marks now. Coming down, she's got a lane on the front door. Curling back around for the wraparound. Perotto out to G. G walks in, waits, patiently fires one, and tipped by Chuck, but it just misses off the right post on the left wing half wall now. Coming out is Carter. Carter slammed it free. Picked up by Elena. Back to the hash marks, pitching in his hair. Knocked down by Carter, back in the hands of Monaco, pitching in his Sell. Sell coming in, and we got a girl down from the Avalanche, and we're going to get a whistle here with 8:56 to go here in the second period. Did she get slammed? Oh, she ran into a brick wall named Charlie Prodell. That's what happens when you run into somebody of that size. She's slow to get to her feet. Hopefully she's okay. And with 8:56 to go here in the second period, we're going to get a face-off just outside the zone, I'm sure. Lineup is inside the zone. Sorry, face-off is inside the zone. Lineup stays the same. Chuck on top of the left circle. Hare at center. Elena Monaco in the slot. Sell and G on D. The Monaco girls making up 40% of the lineup. Chuck drops it for Sell. Sell back in the hands of Chuck. Left half wall now. Back in the corner for Carter. Carter going around. Elena gets loose. Top of the left circle. Now then it's corner and the slot. Elena making a move down low. Over to Chuck on the far side. Chuck cycles it over for Sell. Sell and Charlie back over to Carter. Carter going across the slot. Making a move. She's got Elena on the backside. Elena left hash marks. Drops over to G. G patiently waits. Sends it into the right wing corners. Elena going to get it. Elena down low. Puts her into the wall. Here comes Charlie for support. Chips off to the far side. It's going to be Carter. Here comes trucking in on the forecheck. Carter comes out. Thrown out by the Avalanche. Pitching in his Sell at the feet. Elena covers D. Here comes Carter on the defense side. Pokes it forward for Charlie. Charlie left half wall now. Coming back around to her forehand. Out here for Sell. Looking for Carter. Here comes Emma Hankey on the ice. Carter chipped the free in the left wing corner. Avalanche in trouble. Need a line change. Pinching in his Sell up into the air. Right in front of Mission. Benches thrown out of his zone by the Avalanche. Picked up by Hankey. Hankey over to G. It's G up the ice. Mission going to cut across it. It's Gianna across blue line. High slot. Comes in. Looks to fire a shot. Sends it forward for Heflin. Heflin down the left wing corner. Back around. Sends it over here for Helen Lane. Here's Helen on the right wing corner. Got Hankey patrolling the blue line. Sends it down low for Heflin. Blocked by the Avalanche. Skates in the right wing corner. Hef going to work. Sends it down low for Helen. Making a move in Helen in front of Devil's door. Got Hankey. Hankey fires a one-timer saved by the goaltender left wing corner. Hankey on the rebound. Helen makes her play out of the slot. Heflin down in the back left wing corner. Comes and looks to fire one forward. Tied up by the Avalanche. Sent out to the right point for Warrington. Warrington fires one. Tipped by the defense, but picked up by Hef and Helen. Helen fires one in 5-hole. And it's the Chicago Mission goal. Look at that play. That goes Warrington to Heflin to Helen. And with 7:33 to go here in the second period, it's going to be Helen Lane on the board. So it goes Heflin, like I said, it goes Warrington to Hef to Helen. And we've got ourselves a 3-0 lead. Your lineup now is going to be Hankey along with Helen and Hef. It's the 3H club. It's going to be Roth and Warrington on the blue line. Face off one by the Avalanche. Trying up the ice. Going to be cut off by Roth in front of her own blue line. Goes D to Warrington. Warrington patiently waits. Sends it right up for Helen. Little bouncy pass past Helen into the hands of Hankey. Intercepted by the Avalanche. Cut off by Hef. Here they come the other way. Swatted at by Warrington. Nice pinch by the 65-pound ninja assassin. And it's picked up by Roth in the left wing corner. Roth down low. Sends it off to the far side for Hef. Hef in front of the Zamdors. Cut off by the Avalanche. Made a move towards Helen. Helen here in the middle. Coming up the ice, she's got Hankey on her right. Swatted at by the Avalanche, picked up by Roth. Roth curling around in front of the Avalanche benches. Sends it up, knocked down off a skate of the Avalanche. Back in the hands of Roth from her knees. Picks it up to Hef. Hef across center ice, now in front of the Mission benches. Back in the hands of Helen. Helen backhands it inside the zone. They're going to go for a line change. And on their way onto the ice now is going to be Rosen along with Reeder and Bornhoff. And the Avalanche carrying it forward. Knocked down off of Rosen. Skates back in the slot. Picked up by the Avalanche, sent out of the zone. Bornhoff blows the tires. She might need her skates to be sharpened. And back out of the zone it goes, picked up by Roth. Roth, top of the right circle on the far side. Curling around behind Hurst, calming things down. Right to left. Roth sends it forward to Bornhoff. Bornhoff pulls it back and tries to sauce it towards Reeder. Gets out to Reeder. Reeder sends it forward for Rosen, but it's out of Rosen's reach. That's going to be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 6:23 to go here in the period. And your lineup stays the same up front. But Coach Shannon goes for a line change on D. It's Bornhoff, Reeder, and Rosen. It's Bessie and Pazin on D, and Bessie and Rosen in the slot. Pazin down low. Face-off picked up by Pazin. Coming in as Reeder to chip it up towards Bornhoff. Avalanche maintain control on the half wall. Sends it towards Reeder. Reeder chips it out right away to Rosen. It's Rosen coming up the ice. It's a 3-on-2 with a back checker. Cross ice pass. Try to get it to Bornhoff. And it picked off by the Avalanche. Right in front of Bessie in a 1-on-1. Looking to fire a shot. Sticked away by Bessie. Good action there by 87. Fires a shot. Saved by Hurst. Into the hands of Pazin. Pazin, right wing corner. Sends it towards Rosen. Rosen on the far side. Stretches it out towards Reeder. It's Reeder and Bornhoff to the 2-on-2. Reeder across the blue line now. Top of the right circle. Makes the move towards the middle. Cuts back right. Hash marks down to the dot. Sending pass for Bornhoff. The one-timer. And just wide left deck to the hands of Bornhoff. Bornhoff left dot. Sends it towards Rosen. Poke checked away by the Avalanche, who are clogging up the middle now. It's going to be the Avalanche across center ice now. Sent it up the ice and knocked away by Pazin. Pazin put a stick on it, cuts her off, and picked up by Bornhoff. Bornhoff shoves it forward towards Reeder. She's got Rosen on her right. Send it across for Rosen. Rosen right back up the ice for Bornhoff, but out of the reach of Bornhoff and sent right past it. And it's going to be regrouping as the Mission as the Avalanche threw it away. Bessie sauced it out to center ice right in the chest of number 8. And her name is McKinnon. Look at that. Avalanche player named by McKinnon, but the number is number 8 instead of McCarr. So 5:20 to go here in the second period. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Monaco, Dunford, and Chalberg. Your blue liners are going to be Sell and G. The Monaco girls making up 40% of the lineup on the right flank. Dunford at center for Monaco. Monaco over to Sell. Willsy out of the zone. Here she comes with speed. It's going to be Sell, Monaco, Chalberg, and Dunford. Sell in the left hash marks. Coming down. Poked away by the Avalanche. Coming in is Chalberg to chop it free. Back in the hands of Sell. Out to the left point for Dunford. Dunford backhands it forward towards Sell. Poke check by the Avalanche into the hands of Chalberg. Chalberg trying to collect it. Poked away. It's a 2-on-2 battle. Sell pinched in. Chalberg pushing the pile a little bit. Here comes Monaco on the defensive side of trying to fish it out. And there's 3 white jerseys, 3 black. Backing up is going to be Monaco trying to get on the offensive side of it. Chalberg looking forward. Sell pinching it down now. Still battling it out. Chalberg moves around to the pile. Counter cross. Sophia poke checks in the left wing corner. Sophia harassing it. Tied up. Hooks onto her and hangs onto her stick. And Sophia's going to the box. Hooking is going to be the call for Sophia, as the Mission are going to be shorthanded. Right, so the referee is going to call Sophia for hooking, except the girl from the Avalanche was actually holding her stick. Gotta love it, folks. So the Mission are shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty kill unit out there now is going to be Hare and Prodel. Your blue liners are going to be Sell and G. And with 4:37 to go here, and there's 2 minutes on that PK, back in the hands of Hare. Hare in front of the Avalanche benches, sends it out of the zone, and the Avalanche are going to have to regroup. Backhanded inside the zone, it's going to be Gianna going to work in the left wing corner. Gianna coming out low, Avalanche trapping. Gianna here on the near side, makes the move to the inside. Gianna sends it all the way down. That puck's going to ring around behind the goaltender. Goaltender's going to stop it with 4:17 to go. Send it back left wing, right wing corner. Cut off by Carter Hare. Carter's got it tied up in the right wing corner now. Battling it out with 2. Here comes Chuck. The Avalanche gets tripped up. No call on that one. Here they come out of the zone looking to make a move around Charlie. Cut across by Carter Hare. Poke check by G. Inside the zone, it's going to be Gianna with speed. Inside the circle, comes back here near side. Sends it right forward towards Chuck. Right off the half wall, you can't see it. Puck is bouncing loose now at center ice, and it's going to be Carter Hare. Carter across blue line, makes a move to the outside. Left wing hash marks coming in down low. Carter fires one right underneath the goaltender's pads, and we're going to get a whistle. And an offensive zone face-off for the Mission. 3:47 to go here in the second. 1:05 remaining on that one-man advantage for the Avalanche and this Classic Packaging penalty kill. Your lineup now, Helen, Lane, and Dunford up front. Roth and Warrington on the blue line. Face off one for Helen. Out to Warrington. Warrington sends it back into the corner. Picked up by Helen. Helen gets dumped over the shoulder right to the grill. And no call on that one. Here they come out of the zone. Poke checked away by Dunford, collected by Avalanche. Here they come with 3:36. Knocked away by Roth. Back in the hands of Dunford, sent forward towards Helen Lane. Helen ties up a stick. Here she comes across the blue line. Top of the left circle, lost up her stick, and she's going to be harassing. In the left wing corner, curling around to the outside, escape play right in front of Dunford. Sends it forward. Pinching in is Roth. Knuckled over Roth. It's going to be Dunford on the back check in front of Warrington. Turn across here to the outside. Tucking all the way across. Going to be Helen and Dunford. Swatted away. Poke check by Warrington. Picked up by Roth. Loose change collected by Reese. In the right wing corner. 29 seconds to go. Trying to get it forward towards Helen Lane. Helen at the blue line is going to send it all the way down. In the right wing corner, Mission are going to get the line change. Here they come. 20 seconds to go. Roth all the way inside her own zone. Sauce all the way at center ice. Past the Avalanche into the corner. It's going to go. She touched it inside the zone. It's going to be Roth going to work in the left wing corner. Roth now dumps over the Avalanche player. Sends it towards his Amdors. It's for Prodel. 6 seconds to go. Prodel goes D to D behind the left wing corner. It's going to be picked up by Roth. Roth sends it out towards the blue line. Kept in by the Avalanche. Swing on it by Carter here. This penalty is over. And we're back to even strength. Muscling it towards Carter. Knocked away by the Avalanche. Picked up by Roth. Right into the shin guards. Puck is back in there. Picked up Warrington. Back in the hands of Chuck. Chuck harassed by one. Sent it forward out of the zone. Kept in by the Avalanche. Poke check by Rosen. 2:27 to go here in the period. It's Rosen and Hare. Rosen across the blue line. It's going to be offsides as Carter couldn't quite hold up. And we're going to get a whistle with 2:23 to go here in the second period. Girls got to get back to moving that puck like we did at the beginning of the second period. Your lineup now is Rosen, Hare, and Chuck. Your blue liners are Pazin and Bessie. Picked up by Rosen into the hands of Hare here on the near side. Hare across the center line down to right circle. Puck protection, poke checked away by the Avalanche. Carter coming in. Here comes Rosen to chop it free. Here on the near side, Avalanche looking to break out. Got nobody to pass to. Cut off by Prodel. Loose change collected by the Avalanche. Here comes Carter here on the back check. Now in front of Pazin. 2-on-2. The Hare is the back checker. Swatted at by Carter. High in the slot. Poke checked to front. Swatted away by Pazin. Poke checked out by Hurst. Picked up by Chuck. 1:57 to go. Here comes Charlie on the near side. Right across the dots. Left wing circle. Right wing circle now blue line. Coming down, sends it into the corner. Bessie was hoping to get in there on that offensive rush, and now it's Rosen. Rosen gets stood up a little bit in the right wing half wall. Coming down low is going to be Pazin. Pazin chipped it back over to Rosen. Nope, down in the corner goes Reeder on the forecheck. Thrown past Reeder. On the outside, here comes Elena Monaco. Elena shoves her off the puck and then blows a tire off the back of Rosen. And we're going to get a whistle, not sure why, because it hit the back of Rosen's jersey and did not go out of play. Went straight down on the ice. But we're going to get an offensive zone faceoff as that was thrown out by the Avalanche. And we'll get an offensive zone faceoff with $1:34 to go here in the period. It's Bornhoft, Reeder, and Elena Monaco. Bessie and Pazin up on the D. Reeder at the faceoff. Coming in is Bornhoft and Reeder on the near side. Here trucking around right to left to right. Pinching in is Pazin. Covering his D is Lena. Hands in the right wing corner. Pazin knocks down. Fires a shot. Rebound down behind the goal line. Picked up front. Knocked away by the goalie. Picked up by Reeder. Avalanche sent it off the referee. Back in the slot for Elena. Elena fires a shot off the crossbar on the top of the net. Is picked up by Bornhoff, chapped at by Reeder. Pitching in is going to be Bessie. Kept in the left wing hash marks. Picked up by Reeder. Reeder's got Bornhoff in the slot. Tossed across for Bornhoff. Bornhoff fires shot on the back door. It goes. Couldn't get hammered. Elena fires one forward, just wide left of the post. Back to Bornhoff. Bornhoff the Reeder. Out to the Avalanche. Here coming across it. Knocked it free. Here comes the Avalanche the other way with 57 seconds to go. Elena had 3 good looks in that shift right here, folks, and couldn't quite get one in the net. Hit the crossbar twice, and here comes the one-man wrecking crew at center ice. Knocked up in the air by the Avalanche. Poke checked away by Elena. Back towards the Mission benches. 45 seconds to go here in the period. Going D to D. Here comes the Avalanche. Sent it bob pass up the ice. Knocked down by Reeder right here at the half wall. Fished out by Bornhoff. Bornhoff sends a little bob pass to herself. She's got Elena breaking. Elena makes the move. High right circle. Comes down looking for the backhand. Tied up. No hooking call. In the corner for Bornhoff. No go on that one. 28 seconds here on the near side. Avalanche looking to get it out. Kept in by Bessie. And down behind the goal line. Avalanche regrouping right to left. Looking to get it out. Up off the glass. Knocked down by Heflin. Picked up by Bornhoff. Backhanded inside the zone. 16 seconds to go. It's going to be Reeder on the forecheck. Pinching in is Bessie. Bessie slammed it. Popped it free. Top of the right circle. Here comes the Avalanche out of the zone. Pass Hanky in a one-on-one in front of G. G's going to poke check it at center ice. Here comes Gianna sending it in deep. 4 seconds to go here in the period. Ringing around. It's going to be Heflin on the forecheck. And that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Mission 3. Ancaster Avalanche 0 as we head to the Ice Cut intermission. This Ice Cut intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball, ignite the night. At least that's what it says on the bottle anyway. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the second half of our player spotlight, Lyric Bessie. Let's make sure I can get over to Lyric Bessie here on my graphics. There you go, folks. Enjoy the intermission. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Gateway Ice Arena this morning. The Chicago Mission leading the Ancaster Avalanche 3-0. Your starting lineup for Gang Green, dressed in Sunday black. Chalberg, Dunford, Sophia Monaco on right wing. It's Warrington and Roth on the blue line. Hurst has it at 15 minutes on the clock. Face-off one for Sophia, back in the hands of Warrington. Warrington sends it forward for Dunford. Dunford chips up in the air towards the Avalanche bench, and here comes the Mission on the forecheck with Monaco and Dunford. Backing off here to left wing corner. Monaco's going to cut her off. Thrown out here to the near side. Tipped by Chalberg, back in the hands of Roth. Roth sends it down low. Monaco looking to go to work. Monaco's got Dunford in the slot, along with Chalberg. Backhand back off the back of the net. Picked up by Claire. Claire sends it up here to left wing side. Cut off by the Avalanche, knocked away by Dunford. That towards the left point, knocked down by Roth. Kept inside the zone, back in the hands of the Avalanche. Knocked away by Chalberg, collected by Dunford. Dunford's going to drop it back for Roth. Roth right in front of him. You can't really see it now. Here she comes in the frame. Sends it over the outside for Sophia. Sophia makes a move line, sends it in for Chalberg. Nice play by Sophia. Backhanded in the start of the corner for Chalberg. Going to work is the Avalanche. Knocked free here to the inside. Pinching in is Roth. Coming out is going to be Helen Lane. Helen intercepts at the blue line. On the backhand. Sends it back up in the air. High stick for the Avalanche. And it's going to be picked up by Sophia Monaco. Over to Chalberg. Chalberg over to Sophia. Sophia, Helen on the devil's door. Centering pass blocked by the Avalanche. Back in the hands of Monaco. Monaco curling back around, goes to her backhand. Hangs on to it. It's going to be Sophia over to Helen. Helen on the right wing corner now. Holding on to it here. Going out. She's got Chalberg in the slot. Chalberg backhanded over to her. Helen over to Chalberg. Chalberg here on the near side. Coming down low, looking to hang on to it. Chalberg over for Helen. Helen back over to Claire. Claire left wing Ashbrooks. Monaco on the back door. Out to Roth, left point. Roth walking it in. Fires a shot. Tipped by Sophia in the left wing corner. It's to be picked up by Helen Lane. Helen back in the hands of Claire. Knocked away by the Avalanche. Here they're coming out of the zone. Cross ice pass past Warrington. Picked up by Monaco in the hands of Hankey. Back over to Warrington. And it's going to be Emma. Emma on the far side. Cuts across center ice. Top of the right circle now. Comes down right hash marks. Hits the brakes. Top of the right circle. Backhand pass towards Helen Lane. Intercepted by the Avalanche. Picked off by Heff. Heff, right dot, down right hash marks. Fires a shot. Left in front of left of the blocker. Out to the left point for Roth. Poke checked out of the zone by the Avalanche. And the Mission are going to have to regroup as Roth gets a handle on it. Hits the brakes and she flies right by. Roth sends it right up the boards for Heff. Heff cross blue on left side, got him on the back door. Helen high. Here comes Heff left wing handball. Coming in for support is Helen. Picked off by the Avalanche down to the corner, looking to go left to right towards the Zamdors. They do on the far side now. Backing off is Pazin in front of the Avalanche benches. Chipped out, collected by the Avalanche. Swatted at by Pazin to 2-on-1. Pazin back checking. Cross center ice. Now the right hash mark sends one forward towards Hurst. Hurst sticks and covers it up. Oh, and Bessie gives the girl a little bit of cross check in the back of the head there. And no call. 12:44 to go here in the third period. Coach Shannon goes for the line change. To the left of Hurst in the right wing circle, it's Proto, Hare, along with Rosen. Your blue liners are going to be Bessie and Pazin. Face off one by the Avalanche. Poke check by Proto. It's Proto and Rosen in a 2-on-1 with a back checker. Chuck, top let's go center cross for Rosen. Rosen right hash marks. Fires a shot. Rebound out front and the goaltender covers it up. We're going to get a whistle with 12:32 to go. Let's see if we can't get a look at that one. Here comes Chuck over to Rosen. Rosen makes a move to the outside, fires a shot, and slight rebound, but the goaltender smothers it before Chuck can get there. And we're getting an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Line up now. Rosen, Hare, and Proto, Pazin and Bessie. Proto over to Pazin, back in the slot for Hare. Hare over the left hash marks. Curling back around left dot, makes a move on it, drops it for Bessie. Bessie here coming around, cycling down low, gets over to Chuck. Down between her legs in the right wing corner, picked up by the Avalanche. Out right dot, pinching it is Pazin. Between her legs, puck's gonna trickle out his own, collected by Hare. Hare curling back around, goes there to the inside for Chuck. Chuck right up the ice for Lyric, touching it forward for Rosen. Nice little play by Lyric to Amanda. Back into Lyric's hands, fires one off the goaltender's glove in the bottom of the right shoulder, swatted at by Hare in front of the Zamdors. Pressure all by Mission, tilted in our favor right now. Here to left wing corner for Bessie. Tied up by the Avalanche, sent back into the right wing corner, picked up by the D of the Avalanche. Sent it up the ice, knocked away by the Avalanche, sent right back in by Pazin. And puck travels off right to left here to the inside. Rosen on the forecheck. Sent it forward by the Avalanche, right at the board. Pinching in is Bessie. Bessie, top left row, back in the hands of Rosen. Rosen left out, left hash marks, fires one wide left of the post, off the back of the net. It's Elena Monaco going to get it. Sends over to Rosen in the right corner. Rosen's got Reeder. Thrown up, took the stuff, the stick of the Avalanche. That puck's going to go all the way down. And it's going to be a foot race between Pazin and the Avalanche. Coming in is Evie. Evie ties up and chops it free in the right wing corner for Bessie. Bessie sends it forward towards Elena. Elena curling to her forehand. Sends the cross ice pass for Bornhoff. It's Bornhoff, Reeder, and Monaco in a 3-on-3. Bornhoff, top of the right circle. Fires one, knocked away by the defender. Picked up by Elena. Elena chipped over to Reeder. Reeder in the right hash marks. Back to Bornhoff. Bornhoff fires a shot blocked by a shin guard. And here they coming out of the O zone, the right far, the far side. Avalanche sent it forward. Off a skate it goes. Thrown past G. Puck's going to head all the way down inside her own zone as we picked up by Sell. Sell, left wing corner now on the far side. Makes a move, cuts back, sends it up the ice for Reeder. Reeder makes a move towards the inside. Sends it towards Elena. Elena across center ice, now towards the blue line looking for Bornhoff. Couldn't get it to her. Elena takes it wide. Left that, fires 1-4, rebound for Bornhoff. And after Alexis Bornhoff, Chicago Mission goal! Let's see if we can catch it, folks. Here it is, Elena pass shot off the pad into the hands of Bornhoff, and the Mission are up 4-0 with 10:51 to go here in the game. That goes Bornhoff from Monaco from Reeder, I believe it was. And we're headed back to center ice. Your lineup now, Elena Monaco, Reeder, Bornhoff. It's Sell and G on D. Face off, one back for Sell. Knocked away by the Avalanche, back into Sell's hand, Bornhoff to Reeder. Reeder across center ice, Monaco high slot. Coming off the Bornhoff, right hash marks, knocked away by the Avalanche, picked up by Reeder down low. Monaco trucking towards us, not knocked away by the Avalanche, back in the hands is Reeder. Reeder down low, looking to go, right hash marks. Cross ice pass, not there, out to the right point, pass Gianna, thrown away by the Avalanche, or Reeder rather, as it's going to go all the way down, touched by Hurst, back in the hands of G. G in front of her own zone, net there, out towards Reeder, touch it forward towards Bornhoff. It's Bornhoff and Chalberg. Across the left circle, firing a shot is Bornhoff down behind the net. Here comes Claire coming into forechecking. Pop free for Bornhoff. Bornhoff right dot, back away, knocked away by 3 white jerseys. Here comes Dunford for support. Chalberg forechecking, picked up by the Avalanche, back in the hands of Chalberg, chop free down low. Claire going to work in the right wing corner. Puck heads off to the right Zamdors. Chalberg sends it up off the boards to Warrington. Warrington top of the right circle, fires one forward, knocked by Dunford. Into the slot it goes, picked up by the Avalanche. Here comes Sophia Monaco, sent out to the right point, past Warrington, picked up by Roth. And Roth going around. Monaco open here on the near side. Roth hits the brakes, comes back top left circle. Looking to set things up. Over to Chalberg. Chalberg touching it forward right in the hands of the Avalanche. Cut off by Monaco. Thrown off here to the near side. Pinching in is Warrington. Warrington sends it forward. It's Warrington and Sophia. Up to Sophia. Sophia with a little bit of speed. Top left circle. Taking a move down bottom left corner. She's got Chalberg in the slot. Sophia curling back around. Dunford on the back door. Coming around top of the right circle now. Coming all the way across the slot. Gets poke checked away. Come out of the zone. It's going to be Roth. Roth coming back around here. Sends it up the ice. Touched up off sides, inside the zone it goes. It's Sophia with speed along with Dunford. Thrown past Sophia out of the zone in the neutral zone. Cut off by Sophia. Popped up in the air by Warrington. Back in the hands of Roth. And it's going to be Roth into the right circle on the air near side. Coming around right to left. Sends it up towards Hankey. Hankey here on the near far side. Poke checked away by the Avalanche. Coming in is Dunford to chip it free. Out of the zone it goes. And the Avalanche are going to have to regroup. Here they come looking for the cross ice pass. Hankey on the forecheck now. Coming right up the middle. Pitching, picked off by Monaco. Monaco backhands it across to Warrington. Warrington finds the open ice, and here she goes. It's Warrington, Monaco, and Hankey. Warrington across blue line, top of the right circle, fires a shot right into the goaltender as she puts the stick down and smothers it. The 65-pound Ninja Assassin showing some offensive chops there, folks. She makes the move inside, pops outside, and fires a shot, but unfortunately it didn't go on the net with 8:50 to go here in the period. Line up now, the 3H Club, Hef, Helen, and Hankey. Bessie and Pazin on the blue line. Pazin fires a shot, hits the girl from the Avalanche right in the chops, and it's back in the hands of Hankey. Hankey down low for Hef. Helen on the Devil's door. Centering pass blocked by the Avalanche. Coming back in on the rebound there is Bessie pinching in on the left side. Bessie sends it back down low for Hef. Cut off by 2 white jerseys. Hef trying to fish it out. Avalanche pulling it across, going left to right. Send it off to the far side. Right in the hands of the Avalanche. Knocked away by Pazin. Right on the right half wall for Hankey. Emma try to send it towards the goal line. Knocked down by the Avalanche D. And it's going to be 13 versus number 13. And here comes the white jersey of Avalanche fishing it out. And they're coming out of zone. Thrown away right into the hands of Pazin. Pazin makes a move here towards center ice. She's got Helen on her left. Backhand shovel pass across to nobody. And it's going to be a breakaway on the left side. Left out towards Hurst. Fires a shot. Pazin saved by Hurst. Left wing corner slot knocked away by Pazin back in the slot. Pazin backhands it towards the Avalanche, picked up by Helen Lane. It's going to be Helen shoves it forward towards Rosen. It's Rosen up the ice for Heflin. Heflin gets tied up on the stick. It's Rosen on the forecheck. Avalanche regrouping, cut off by Carter Hare. Pinching in is going to be Sell. Splitting the D is going to be the Avalanche in front of Bessie. Firing a shot. Locker saving the left wing corner off of Hurst for Sell. Here comes the Mission the other way. Got to calm it down and regroup it. Here comes Sell. Lost the stick is going to be somebody. Everybody's got a stick out there, so I'm not sure who that belongs to. Sell over to Rosen. Rosen touches it forward for Hef. It's Hef, Hare, and Rosen. Hef across blue sends it forward for Hare. Hare in the slot. Makes a move to the right. Hatchmarks fires a shot. No rebound. What a save by the goaltender. See if we can pick up that replay. Here they come. It's going to be Hef touches it forward for Hare. Hare across blue lane. Pulls it back and fires a ripper there. But there's no rebound given by the goal. Your lineup now is going to be Rosen, Hare, and Chuck. Your blue liners are going to be Sell and G. from left to right. Here on the faceoff, won by the Avalanche. Chuck and Rosen on the forecheck. They go D-to-D behind the net. Cut off by Rosen. Here on the near side, Sell backing up. Cut off by Prodel and Rosen. Rosen picks up loose change high in the slot. Rosen sends it forward to Chuck. Chuck right hands, backdoor for Hare. And at the corner here, Chicago Mission goal with 7:14. Let's see it, folks. Rosen, Prodel, backdoor for Hare. And we've got ourselves a 5-0 game. That was a heck of a tic-tac-toe if I ever saw one. Carter Hare from Rosen and Chuck here in the third period. It's 5-0, folks. With 7:14 to go here. Your lineup now, Chuck, Hare, and Rosen. Sell and G on D. Face off one for Sell. Sell here on the near side. Hits the brakes, pulls it back around. Looking for Gianna. She broke the ankles of the Avalanche since we Sell up the middle. Sell makes a move towards the outside. It's Sell across, and that's going to be an offsides. We've got to move that puck, that's for sure. 7:03 to go here in the period. We get a face-off just outside the zone. Your lineup now, Monaco, Reeder, and Bornhoff. Roth and Warrington on the blue line. Face-off for Roth. Roth slams it in deep, and it's going to be Monaco and Bornhoff on the forecheck. Trapping on the outside. Here comes Elena Monaco. Knocked down by Monaco in the hands of Bornhoff. Swatted away by the Avalanche. Monaco from knees. Picks a loose change. Popped away by the Avalanche. Hit past Warrington. Here comes a 2-on-1. And it's going to be Monaco back checking along with Warrington. In front of Roth. Knocked free in the left wing corner. Good play by Tate. Tying up the stick. Picked up by Warrington. Warrington chips it free here to the far side. Into the hands of Reeder. Reeder up the ice. She's got Monaco and Bornhoff. Sends it up for Monaco. Here comes Elena. On the outside. Makes the move to the middle. Lost off to her stick. In the right wing half wall. Elena comes in. Center pass for Bornhoff. Bornhoff fires a shot off the post. Into the right wing corner. Picked up by the D. Harassed by Elena. Coming in is Bornhoff to tie it up. Puck travels off towards the Zandboard. Tipped by Bornhoff. Bornhoff. Right wing hash mark. Send it low down. Trying to cycle to a Monaco. Knocked down by Avalanche. Picked up by Elena. Chopped back towards Warrington. Monaco gets dumped over there on the board. She gets from her knees. Sends it back into Bornhoff. Here comes Reeder. Back in the hands of Bornhoff. Right dot. Bornhoff cut across. Tied up by two. Picked up by Monaco. And it's thrown away by the Avalanche. And we're going to get an icing. Nope. Looks like he waves it off. Into the left wing corner. It goes for Warrington. Warrington curling back around. Sends it up the ice for Bornhoff. Bornhoff ties up a stick. Heads out to the left point. Looking to fire a shot. Saved by Hurst. Got past Reeder in the left wing corner for Warrington. Warrington so's D-to-D to Roth. Roth, Chalberg, and Reeder. Along with Bornhoff. Here to the inside. It's Reeder at center. Sends it across to Bornhoff. Bornhoff fires a shot from the blue line. Right into the goaltender's glove. And we're going to get a whistle with 5:43 to go here in the third period. Mission completes the line change. Your lineup now, Chalberg, Dunford, and Sophia Monaco. Bessie and Pazin on the blue line, out to the right point for Pazin. Pazin goes to Sophia. Sophia's got Chalberg and Dunford on the Devil's door. Backhand center pass for Chalberg, knocked away by the goaltender. Picked up by the Avalanche the other way. Here they're coming out of the zone. Back checking is Dunford along with Chalberg. Monaco high, poke check by Pazin in the left wing corner. Chalberg, Dunford comes in like streaking hard. Down behind the goal line, it's the Avalanche maintaining control. Chalberg coming in for support, and it's going to be the Avalanche fishing out. Here comes Lyric to chip it free. On the near side for Sophia. Sophia sends it right back behind the net here to the near side. Ringing around is going to be Pazin going to work here on the right wing half wall, and knocked away by the Avalanche. Coming down low is going to be Pazin. And we're going to get a penalty on probably Pazin. It looks like body checking is going to be the call, as Pazin heads to the box. So with 5:08 to go here in the game, Mission pick up their second penalty of the contest. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission parents. Your penalty killers are Helen and Chuck. Your blue liners are going to be Sell and G. Firing a shot from the point, saved by Helen. And here they come in front of Mission benches. Helen and Chuck. Helen sends it forward, knocked away by the Avalanche. Try to go to the right up the middle with it. And it's going to be the Avalanche coming up here on the near side. Harassed by Chuck in front of Sell. Sell with a nice poke check there, right wing half wall. Sends it out of the zone. That puck's going to go all the way down. And then Avalanche are going to have to regroup. 4:45 to go here in the game. 1:30 on that power play, or penalty kill rather. And then the Zamdors goes past Chuck. Pinching in is going to be G. G sends it right back around. Helen ran into a defenseman. Here comes the left wing corner. It's going to be Chuck on the back check here. Left wing hash marks. Knocked down by Chuck. Kept in by Sell. Battling it out right at the blue line in front of us here, folks. Is Charlie on it along with Sell. Back in hands of G. G goes cross ice to Helen. Helen at center ice. Right up the middle. Picked off by the Avalanche. Helen left wing half coming in is Gianna. Gianna fires this. Avalanche fired a shot. Saved by Gianna. Picked up by Chuck. Chuck going behind Hurst right to left. And it's going to be Charlie here on the far side. Charlie sends it up off the boards all the way down. There's a minute to go on that PK. And 4:06 on the power play. 4:06 in the game. Here comes the Avalanche, sent it right up the ice, touch forward, intercepted by Hare. Hare and Dunford now up front, and it's going to be Roth and Warrington on the blue line. Hare from left out center, press for Dunford. Dunford fired a shot, blocked by the defenseman of the Avalanche, and Dunford on the back check, chipped it free, sent back into the slot. Avalanche looking to pull it back and regroup, 39 seconds. Carter on the forecheck. Carter sends it in the left wing corner now. Carter curling back around to her forehand, gets tripped up and taken down there on the near side. It's the Avalanche coming forward. Dunford comes out, sent out towards Roth, bouncing puck over her stick towards Hurst. It's going to be Hurst's stick here, sends it right back up the ice here for Warrington. Warrington hits the brakes and she flies right by, makes a move on it, poke check by the Avalanche. Warrington recovers, knocked free by Roth. Puck travels over the net into the right left wing corner, and it's picked up by Roth. Roth sent it out towards Dunford. Dunford gets it out of zone, sent right back in, and the Avalanche are going to have to tag up, and there's 10 seconds remaining on that one-man advantage. The Dunkin' Donuts penalty kill has just about had it, folks. 5 seconds to go here. Hare chipping it forward. It's Dunford and Hare out there right now. Avalanche intercepted is Dunford. That penalty kill's over, and we're going to get no penalty on that one, it looks like. And it's going to be picked up by Roth. Roth coming across with Warrington. Hankey on the near side, sends it up for Hankey, over for Roth. Hankey curling back around to the outside. Poke check by the Avalanche. Pulling it up the ice, it's going to be Helen and Heff, knocked away by Bessie. Bessie in the hands of Helen. Back in the hands of the Avalanche, knocked down by Helen at center inside the zone. It goes for Heff. Heff on the forecheck, Hankey on the far side. Curling back to her forehand. Helen trapping here on the near side, out towards Bessie. Bessie, left wing hash mark, sends it back towards Helen. Thrown away by the Avalanche, picked up by Pazin at center ice. And with 2:36 to go, Pazin sends it right back in the ice. That's going to be touched by the Avalanche. Here they go. Heflin right in front of Hankey. Thrown out here to the near side. It's going to be the Avalanche moving it forward, picked off by Bessie. Bessie goes cross ice in front of Hankey. Inside the zone, the Avalanche regrouping. Going right up the ice, picked off by Helen Lane. Helen left wing hash marks now. Throwing in the left wing corner, coming in as Heff. Nope, Avalanche snuff it out, and here they're coming out of the zone right in front of us. Can't really see it as we're going to lose it there as we swing around the pan in the camera here into the zone. Knocked away by Bessie, collected by Pazin. Pazin sends it up off the boards. Bad bounce towards Hankey, picked up by Bessie in the slot. It's Bessie right in front of us here on the near side. Cross the blue line, knuckles it up in the air, Rachel Gorbatenko style, and it's picked up by the Avalanche. Right back up, knocked down by Rosen, collected by Pazin, and Pazin top left circle. Cross ice pass right up the ice here for Heflin. Intercepted by the Avalanche with 1:49 to go. Rosen chipped it free, right in front of her own blue line, sends it back in the mission regrouping. Bessie sends it over to Hare, off her stick it goes. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. Special shout out this morning to Cameron Chalberg, watching all the way back in Chicago, Illinois. I heard you set your alarm and got up early to watch this game. Thank you for watching and for your support. Your lineup now: Chuck, Hare, Rosen. It's Sell and G on D in the slot. It's Chuck, G, and then Rosen. Face off one for Avalanche. Out to the right point. Past the stick it goes. It's going to be Chuck on a foot race along with Rosen. Chuck on the inside. Gets the inside position as the Avalanche. Knocked away by Rosen. Back in the hands of Sell. Knocked free by the Avalanche. Back and Wilsey's going to pull it back. Sell coming back around here to her forehand. Harassed by one. Got to find the open ice. Wilsey hangs on to it. Sends it up the doors for Hare. Hare presses it for Chuck. Chuck across to Rosen. Rosen across the blue line. Right circle sends it in for Sauce to Proto. And just out of her reaching hands. Chuck down in the corner. Sending pass off of Rosen. Skates towards the slot. It goes. Picked up by Hare. Right dot in the right wing corner. Sending pass for Chuck. Chuck tries to throw it at the back of the goaltender. Picked up by Hare. Hare sends it forward. Goaltender couldn't smother it. Back towards the Zamdors. Rosen tying up sticks. Going to take it all the way to the wall. And Rosen gets pinned in. Back in the hands of Chuck. Knuckle forward by the Avalanche in the left wing corner. Carter Hare on the forecheck. Sent forward, pitching in his Sell. Sell, left wing hash marks. Makes a move towards the left dot. Tied up by one. Onto the outside. It's going to be Gianna backing off now. Thrown out by the Avalanche with 40 seconds to go. And here's going to be G. G curling back around her forehand. Sends it up the ice for Rosen. It's Rosen across the blue line. Makes a move, drops it for Chuck. Coming across is going to be Avalanche pinching on that one. And into the corner, knocked away, intercepted by Rosen. Rosen's got Reeder on the Devil's door. Couldn't get it to her. Backhand from Chuck to Reeder. Missed the pass, and here comes the Avalanche in the way with 22 seconds. Knocked down by Warrington. Warrington tried to send it right back in, tied up by two white jerseys. Warrington dumps her over. Rosen throws it in the zone, and it's going to be Reeder on the forecheck. Here comes Elena Monaco with 12 seconds to go. Reeder in the left wing corner. Elena going to cut it off. Left wing Hashmarks comes in and puts a body on it. Knocked free by Bornhoff and Monaco. Picked up by Reeder right in front of us. Reeder sends it into the corner with 3 seconds to go. That puck's going to ring around behind the goal line, and that sound is the end of the game. Your final score here at Gateway Ice Arena: the Chicago Mission 5, the Avalanche 0. As we head to Rocky's recap. We miss you, Rock. Could use you here. Today's recap: penalties by the Chicago Mission. Number 81, Sophia Monaco, hooking at 4:42 in the second period. Number 57, Evie Pazin, body checking at 5:08 in the third period. Goals scored by Evie Pazin with 20 seconds to go in the first period. Kaylee Dunford at 9:43 in the second period, assisted by Lyric Bessie. Helen Lane at 7:33 in the second period, assisted by Lillian Heflin and Reese Warrington. Bornhoft at 10:51 in the third period, assisted by Elena Monaco and Sarah Reeder. And Carter Hare with the fifth and final goal at 7:41 in the third period, assisted by Chuck and Amanda Rosen. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, folks. This was a good game for the Gang Green, getting off the snide and putting some pucks in the net. They've got some work cut out for them this afternoon, as we got one more game before tiering round, the round robin ends, and we head into the playoffs tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast this morning. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon, folks.